Today we are here at Università della Svizzera Italiana with Ambassador Wennubst, and we would like to talk a little bit about the collaboration between the Università and also the Middle East Mediterranean Summer Summit and the Swiss mission at United Nations organization in Rome. So we started working on a specific project on food system last summer, and the ambassador was invited at the MEM Summer Summit to speak about this event, to give us some ideas, some inputs on food systems and also the diet of the future. That is one of the main topics of the Bites of Transfoodmation event. So how does it work, this collaboration between USI and the mission, the Swiss mission in Rome?
Yeah, actually, we learned basically from our common previous experiences. Basically, what does MEM wants to do further to foster dialogue, try to unify instead of dividing, getting young people, young change makers that are projecting in the future, but also trying to take into consideration very concretely their current situation about their life and in the Mediterranean region and Middle East region, and in a very concrete manner. But at the same time, also bring certain political messages. So we are trying to capture this, the essence of this experience in the project Bites of Transfoodmation, where we have some 50 young professionals from all sorts of different branches of the food systems that they are interacting, discussing, and basically finding their own way to develop a kind of a manifesto, a kind of a political intention about how the food system should look like in the future. More sustainable, more specific, more.
I believe that the Middle East Mediterranean Summer Summit and the Swiss mission in Rome through the Bites of Transfoodmation event have some common goals. One of these is to promote the change in a different way, also to think about the change in different terms, not to think about what we are not able to change, but really to focus on what we are able to change even right now. So also to think about change like not as a loss, but more a new way of functioning or new ways to imagine the future. And also I believe that it's interesting to give a voice to these young people, because right now we need to have also the voice of citizens all around the world, because we cannot just have a dialogue at a political and institutional level, but we have to involve also citizens that have the right to change a little bit the societies where they are living in, particularly right now in a moment that is really challenging for all of us.
Yeah, what you are saying is really interesting, because actually this is something that has been, I think, there's been a reflection from the Secretary General himself when he proposed to hold the Food System Summit in 21. The process leading to this, what was foreseen at the beginning, was a classic intergovernmental process where governments would try to negotiate and agree on a common plan. And food systems are complex, and this would be, if you leave it just to a political negotiation, this might be insufficient. And this from there, transforming it in a people summit. So this project on Bites of Transfoodmation, it's not only trying to give a voice, but trying to to participate in creating a movement of change, which is where basically all of us bear a responsibility for the change. And change is not easy. So the project itself leading to the summit, including the Bites of Transformation and the linkage with the MEM Summit, it's kind of almost I would not say, almost an experiment in a certain way, because I think it's never been done in this way, with several dialogues, some of them independent, some of them national or global dialogues that are around this topic, towards hoping, towards finding a common basis for the future. And youth has not only a lot to say, but I'm more and more realizing that they will have to push it if this change has to happen. As it's not just a matter to say we want a change, it's a matter to start fighting for it.
So basically, at the beginning, this collaboration was supposed to be just for the event of Bites of Transfoodmation that was planned to take place in Rome in October, but now, due to the fact that we were obliged to transform a little bit the whole event, we are working closely together. We are organizing a series of virtual workshops, and also some talks in collaboration with the Istituto Svizzero in Roma. So we are really, really happy to have the opportunity to work more together in order also maybe to develop a new concept for the future about events that address the complexity of the present.
Yes, it was a kind of unexpected with this crisis, where we thought, okay, before the crisis, we thought, okay, we organize these events, a series of events. It's part of a kind of a 3 years project, but in a kind of a classic manner. Now it really, it got almost disrupted in a certain way. And what is coming up, and then also allowing more space for the group, the young people, to take their own initiatives, some new ideas within the frame of the project. It makes that there are a lot of new, quite interesting activities, including they have virtual coffees in groups discussing on a subject or another, and so on. Enlarging, they are bringing linkages, they're bringing friends, people that know, that discuss. It's really quite interesting what is happening. I remember we were fearing that, okay, without a very big push from our side, it would have been difficult to see this kind of energy coming out. And actually, no, it's coming out, and well. Still is out of work. This we also have to realize, because working to create a movement or working to set up an event is not exactly the same thing. It's much more, it's a bigger effort. But I think that both Bites of Transfoodmation and the MEM Summer Summit, they will both benefit from a little bit more disruptive approaches.